welcome to the channel Tarot Yogi. I'm Vinit, and today we have another timeless pick a card reading on who is secretly obsessed with you and why are they obsessed with you. We will get into spicy, juicy details about this reading, and before we begin, I do want to announce 31st of January, I will be offering my astrology course for the very first time. So if you are interested in coming to learn astrology from me, you're very, very welcome. You can hit me up on my email or my Instagram. My details are given in the description box below. If you want to come learn, you're really, really welcome. And I'm also increasing my rates in the coming year. If you want a personal reading from me, I am available for that. So get your readings in before the new year, as my rates will be increased in the coming year. I will very happily look at your birth chart as a part of the reading. And please do like this video for me, share, subscribe, comment. Please do hype this video for me. It would really, really help me with the engagement. And thank you to everyone who hyped my previous videos. It really, really helped me. I'm so grateful and I'm really happy. So thank you so much for all the love. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the comments, the donations. I genuinely feel so inspired to continue to work hard. So thank you so much for all the love. And let's begin this reading on who is secretly obsessed with you and why. We have 3 piles to choose from. Pile number 1, we have our trusted Edmund Dulac. Pile number 2, we have our Rider-Waite-Smith. And pile number 3, we have our Gustave Doré Tarot. So take a minute, see what pile is being called to you intuitively. The description box below will have the timestamp for your pile. And again, remember, these are general readings. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you do like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. Please hype this video for me. If you want to learn astrology, send me an email. If you want a personal reading, hit me up, and I will see you guys in your reading. Thank you. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the Edmund Dulac Tarot, this is your reading on who is secretly obsessed with you and why, 18+. And before we begin this reading, I do want to announce that 31st of January, I will be offering my astrology course. So do sign up for it. It's going to be very awesome, very amazing, very intuitive. My courses are long. You will be with me for 2 months. So if you have the time, if you really want to learn, if you want to dive deep into the esoterics, your own astrology, your birth chart, come be a part and come learn. You're very, very welcome. You can send me an email and you can hit me up on my Instagram. My details are given in the description box below. You can do the same if you want a personal reading from me. I will very joyfully look at your birth chart, and I'm also increasing my rates in the coming year. So get your readings in right now before the new year. And please do like the video for me, share, subscribe, comment. And please hype this video for me 3 times. It would really mean a lot. A lot of you guys hyped my previous videos, and thank you so much. It means a lot. It really helped me out, and just thank you so much for all the love. I see all the sweet comments, and I just feel super grateful to be able to do this. So thank you for all the love, and let's begin this reading on who is secretly obsessed with you and why. And all of a sudden I couldn't speak, so I don't think this person wants you to know who they are, and they are a little dumbfounded too. They don't know what to say. And I honestly feel right away that this person is very Scorpionic. They do have stalkerish tendencies, and they do keep an eye out on you, even if you don't see them keeping an eye out on you, And I think you would be quite surprised to know who this is, because this is not someone in your immediate circle or someone you really come across often. And I do think this person checks you out online more. So this person is definitely very obsessed with you. Yeah, 7 of Swords. They're very, very sneaky. I think they will even try to gift you something without you knowing. It's definitely like a secret admirer. I do feel this is someone you've known, but not really. And they've always had a thing for you, even if things never really took off. And I do think you're doing well. You're in your 9 of Pentacles energy. You're happy on your own, you're succeeding at life, and your person thinks a lot about what to say to you, or even if they want to reach out to you. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I do think you've had like maybe like a short romance with this person. Like, I don't think you've really dated this person, or maybe you've just gone like out on a few dates, but there is a lot of that tension between you both. This person might reach out, the Star card. The things between you and this person will be healed. Who this person is definitely a King of Swords. Someone who is very detached and they act out of strategy more than their heart. They do have narcissistic tendencies, I'm not gonna lie. Very intuitive, and they do have a lot of power. Someone who has a lot of power. They definitely have an eye on you. They do sometimes feel that you wouldn't be a good match, or maybe you're too different, but this person can't stop thinking about you, and this person does fantasize a lot about being with you. They have a very imaginative mind. Yeah, the Moon card. Aquarius, Pisces. Strong Aquarius, Pisces energy this person has, for sure. Why are they obsessed with you? Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and King of Wands. Definitely someone from your past. Things didn't really take off. Had a bad ending. I don't think you're really speaking to this person, and you're not exactly on talking terms. But this person thinks about you every day. And they're not really doing as well as they want to. They're really burdened right now. And they want to do well and come towards you because they know what they felt with you was true love, and they do want to give it a shot and make things happen over here. They want a change to occur between you and your person, for sure. They want there to be like an intense sort of a change that is necessary for you to come together. So both of you have to transform. And there's a lot of movement on the street all of a sudden, and it's like the middle of the night. So I do think if things have been very quiet between you and your person, they will take off again. And they really see you. I do think you are very visible to this person somehow. And I don't think they are very visible to you. But they see you being the leader that you are. You're making things happen. You're running your business. You're handling your business. You're doing really well. You're the King of Wands. You're the alchemist over here. Perfecting your alchemy. And knowing exactly, how much of a potion do you need to add to, reach your success in the operation. And this person is waiting. I would say this person is waiting for you, and they're really thinking when to come in. They're also trying to figure out if you're seeing someone. They do try to make out a lot, the way you're looking that day in the picture or the video, or how you're feeling. They do try to gauge a lot what is going on in your life. Pile number 1, I honestly don't think you might ever know who this person is. Like, you're not going to find it out from their mouth, even if you do see them again. But I think you will just know in your heart and in your intuition that what you feel for this person, they also feel, even if, things have never been expressed or said out loud. And this person thinks about you more often. I would say this person thinks about you every day. And this person dreams about you when they don't think about you. So you're very heavy on the subconscious. And I see the Justice card. So you've had a lot of karma with this person, and you will continue to have a lot of karma with this person. I don't think this is the end. So and I mentioned in one of my readings, that there is a meditation in the Bhairav Tantra, the book on Bhairav Tantra. You should check that out, where you have to meditate on the absence of a lover. So it's a very beautiful meditation. It's somewhere in that book. I'm not sure what page number, but I will reference it and let you know in the next video probably. So check that out. I do think that is what you need to do, because certain people are again supposed to teach us lessons in their absence more than they can ever in their presence, So I do think things are supposed to be this way, and you're supposed to be admired by this person from a distance. And I do think this person comes to your mind too. I do think you have an idea who this person is, Definitely someone from your past. We'll shuffle some oracle and see what they have to say to you, if they could. I could never forget about you. Just say something to me. I see why everything happened the way it did. Just say something to me. So I do think this person is waiting for you to make contact with them, because you do have an idea who this person is, and I do think it's no contact from your end. So if you're inquiring about a specific person, yes, this person is heavily obsessed with you and in your energy, and they do talk about you, and they do feel bad for not being true to you. But I don't think you were true to this person either. I think both of you were mirroring that in your relationship, or the absence of the relationship that you had. But this person does see you as, wifey material, hubby material. They do want to marry you. So I don't think this person is going to give up, but they do contradict themselves. They're afraid of commitment. I do think it's very young energy. I'm not sure they are completely mature and developed, and they don't exactly know what they want, but they know they want you. Yeah, they want to make things right. So if you do feel like reaching out to this person, I think you should. But I think your life circumstances are also not allowing you to do that. Yeah, this person stalks you. Like I said, I was very bang on. This person looks at your social media a lot, and what you're wearing, how are you feeling that day, how are you looking. They try to gauge what is going on in your life, and they're very curious to find out if you are seeing someone. I'm hearing that unreleased song by Lana, Meet Me in the Pale Moonlight, where she's like, I'm the sweetest girl in town, why are you so mean? When are you gonna ditch that? You got. It's me you should be seeing. Yeah, I do think this person is obsessed with you, even if they've never said it to you. It does feel like love, I'm not gonna lie, but it does feel like the love that is going to teach you a lot of lessons, And I think every kind of love teaches you a lot of lessons. So I think this person really wants to see you again. I think they really, really, really miss you, and they think about you a lot. And if you randomly start thinking about someone, it is that person, because this person heavily thinks about someone. And when you think about someone heavily enough, that person can telepathically pick up, because human beings are incredibly telepathic, no matter how much you believe you are, you just are. I think this person is working very hard. They do want to impress you. They do want to come to you with a solid love offer, something really irresistible, and you would just want them and, you know, fall in their arms. So yeah, this person is very cocky. No pun intended. Marriage. This person is really serious about being with you. Let's be together forever. You're judging me and making your own opinions, judgment. I do think there's a lot of misunderstanding over here, and this person is a little controlling. They're obsessed here. We literally got the obsession card. Passionately in love with you, today, tomorrow, and forever. So even if you don't run into this person a lot, not in the same circles, different worlds, but always thinking of each other. Very, very dramatic and very filmy, for sure. This person definitely imagines a timeline where you and they could be together, you know. I do think you inspire each other. And you're supposed to feel that push and pull that you feel with your person. It's supposed to be that way. And I don't think this person will ever stop being obsessed with you, even if they do find someone else, you know. I do think you will always be on each other's minds in a way. Because even if you don't think about this person, you do think about them at some point. If you're being very honest, by number one. So, this soul is definitely a mirror to you. Yeah. That's all I'm seeing for pile number. Once again, it's general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you like my style of reading, do like the video, share, subscribe, comment. If you are interested in getting a personal reading, learning astrology from me, do sign up. Send me an email, hit me up on my Instagram, and please do like the video, share, subscribe, comment. Please hype the video for me, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Thank you. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, this is your reading on who is obsessed with you secretly and why. And before we begin this reading, I do want to announce 31st of January, I will be offering my astrology course, and my courses are long, they're for 2 months. If you really have the time, if you really want to dive deep into the esoterics, come learn. And I will be taking a very intuitive approach, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So come join. You can send me an email or hit me up on my Instagram to get more details. You can also hit me up if you want a personal reading. I will very happily look at your birth chart as a part of the reading. I am increasing my rates in the coming year, so get your readings in right now before the new year. Please do like the video for me, share, subscribe, comment. Please hype the video for me 3 times. It would really help me with the engagement, and thank you so much for hyping up my previous videos. I really appreciate it, and I'm just so grateful for all the love. I genuinely am. And now let's begin this reading on who is secretly obsessed with you and why. Eight of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, the Magician, the Fool, and the 9 of Wands. Someone that was a player to you, someone who's definitely hurt you. And I don't think this person was intending to like fall in love with you, but they have, and they really feel messed up now, and they do want you back, and they will try their best to win you back, even if you might have them blocked. I think this is the person who's really secretly obsessed with you. And I think they're still obsessed with you. I don't think this person has gotten over you. You might have thought this person has gotten over you because some time has passed, but I think they're more obsessed. And they do think about a union with you, and whatever time you've spent together, they do think about that a lot. The memories of whatever memories you've had with this person, it really weighs on their mind, and they do relax to the thought of you, if I can say that, on YouTube. So this person is still heavily obsessed and in your energy, and they really want you. They have been thinking about you a lot, and I do think something has happened where you and this person can't be together. Maybe your colleagues, or they are your boss, or you both are seeing someone else. Whatever the situation is, there's a lot of this taboo energy, and because there's a lot of this taboo energy and not having access to one another, this person is really going crazy over you. I really feel that. So this is the person who's obsessed with you, and I think you would know who this is. Maybe we can get the zodiac sign. Definitely a fire sign or a Capricorn. So Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And they have these traits within them a lot. They could even have Mars in Capricorn. They're a hard worker. They work a lot. Why are they obsessed with you? I do think judgment was called on them. And now they do sort of realize that you had like a soul level connection, and you had like a soulmate connection, and they just feel that the life isn't good without you, and they do sort of see you as abundance, and they want that in their life. They want to be close to love, and to be nurtured, and to be protected, and to be taken care of, because I do think you have a very motherly love. You could have Venus and Moon together conjunct, or you could have Moon, Venus, Jupiter conjunct as well. I saw that in a client's chart recently. So you could have that as well. So you have like a very deep motherly love that engulfs and heals people. But first this person felt like they were drowning, but now they want to drown in it. And it's not even like they're drowning, they're just being engulfed in love. And that's what they were scared of, and that's what they were running. And they felt that there were better options, but they weren't. And now this person feels that they are stuck, and they are a little hung up, and they want you back. And you could be seeing someone else. You could be very busy now for this person. Yeah, Queen of Swords, you're not entertaining it. You've definitely cut out this person, and I'm hearing Baby, I'm a Gangster Too, and that's an unreleased song by Lana, and it's called Jealous Girl. So I do think this person is jealous if you are seeing other people, if you are going on dates. I do think this person is trying to keep an eye out on you. They really want you. Or even if you're single, they do see you to be very self-sufficient, very self-reliant, very happy in your own kingdom, doing what you're doing, and it's driving your person crazy. It's really driving your person crazy. They want to heal what you have with each other, for sure. They're very focused on that. They do want to heal things and come together and make things work. Why is this person obsessed with you? I do think this person is in love with you now. I think they were in love with you before too, but it really scared them. But I do think this person has had an awakening and revelations too, and they're able to see things that they couldn't see before, and all the things that this person thought, would not work between you guys because you're so different, is the same things that they do love about you, and they love the difference, and they really feel now that y'all are not from very different worlds, even if you're cut from the same cloth. So this person is having deep realizations about you, and I think this person is genuinely in love with you. But I don't think you're looking at this person anymore. I do think you have your sights set on something higher, something more spiritual, something more divine. You are very religiously devoted, whether it be to your religion, to your work. So, yeah, you're not interested. Four of Cups, you're really not interested in this person right now. But this person is very much interested. They're very heavily in your energy. I feel even if there were to be a resolution, it won't be right now. So I do think you did the right thing by letting this person go, and things are only going to improve for you. So I do think if the time is right, you will come together again, and you're teaching this person a lot, more than they wanted to learn. And I do think they have very immature energy. They could even be younger than you, but they have a lot of things to learn, and they have a lot of growth that needs to be done at their end. So, you can't keep waiting, right? I do think you have other things to do that you should be busy with. You could have Rahu in the 6th house or Rahu in Virgo in your D1 or D9 chart, or Rahu in the 10th or Rahu in Capricorn. I do think your career is going to take more precedence over your relationships and family, pile number 2. And the more you focus on your work, the easier your life will be, your personal life. And your work will feel more like home than your home feeling like home. Home is going to be a war zone always. Relationships are always going to be, a lot. So your work is going to be where you find your solace and your peace, and not everyone is supposed to have that, but you do. So the more you embrace this and really throw yourself into your work as your primary goal and focus, I do think things will really improve for you. You will get the love, and even your relationship with your family will be good, and you will actually attract friends that genuinely love you and don't hate you. So again, understand the karmic nature of things and hold on to yourself right now. Solitude is the way for you. Okay, by number 2, your video got cut halfway. I think I was talking about how, this person is not for you, and the video got cut. So, I mean, what to say? And I know Mercury is probably in the microwave, but it's definitely a sign. I think you're doing better on your own, and you really don't need this person, even if they're obsessed with you. And I think they will remain obsessed, but some people are only meant to be in your life for a season, and that's that. I do think you need to listen to your higher self, because you are being guided right now to something better. And all the money that you're making, all your talents, they will have a better place to be invested in than what you're doing right now. So don't settle for this person. I think that's the message. Your Fool card. There's a brand new beginning for you. So get out of this scarcity mindset. You can have it all. You're meant to create everything out of nothing, and all the levels of difficulties you're experiencing right now is what you need for the growth. It's really what you need for the growth right now. Pile number 2. So don't flinch and don't hesitate. Things are supposed to be this way. You're meant to grow this way. I'm seeing the Knight of Wands. So I think this person is going to continue to be in the player energy, and they will just perpetuate whatever cycle that they have been in, and it's just going to be the same thing with them every day. And you're meant for so much more greatness. You're meant for so much more. So don't let anyone keep you in a rut, because I do think even if you were with this person, they would only get in the way of your greatness, and you would have to work and deal with that crap, which is a lot. It's like having multiple jobs. And I do think you already have a lot going on for yourself in terms of your work and your money. My heart aches for you. I appreciate the lessons you taught me, and I need your time and commitment. And sometimes I wish I never met you. So this person oscillates a lot between wanting you, needing you, to hating you, and wishing they never met you. But it was a part of their soul contract to meet you and for things to happen this way, and for them to have feelings for you, so they would realize and change their patterns, hopefully. I didn't mean to hurt you. This person is getting mindful, but I don't know if they're mindful enough to really change and to become the best version of you. Yeah, I'm scared of losing you. I think this person is, if you're not in touch with this person feels really freaked out that they might not see you again, or might not hear from you again. And it really scares your person. But I really feel, if you were to be with this person, they would just be a distraction to you and not a good one. So you are being saved from this person, I feel. Pile number 2. And sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. You just have to leave people in their mess. I have inner childhood wounds. I think I'm very right. They do have a lot that they have to sort of, figure out and sort in their own lives. So I do think this person is a little toxic. No matter what arguments you've had, you do stay on their mind, and even if you've moved on, they haven't, They do feel like they need you. This person thinks a lot about the memories, I swear I'm missing you right now. Yeah. This person is thinking about you right now, whenever you're watching this reading. So I think you need to just surrender. And honestly, if you feel the need, maybe do a card cutting ritual. That would really help. And I used to give it out for free, the card cutting ritual. I've given it to a few people who've emailed me, but I only teach it in my witchcraft course. So you have to come learn if you really want to do it. So I will gatekeep it this time around. But definitely do a card cutting ritual. I think it would really, really help you in this situation. Yeah. That's all I'm seeing for pile number 2 is against your general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you do like my style of video, please like the video, share, subscribe, comment. Please hype this video for me 3 times. And if you want a personal reading, if you want to learn astrology, witchcraft, tarot, hit me up, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Thank you. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the Gustave Doré Tarot, this is your reading on who is secretly obsessed with you and why. And before we jump into this reading, I do want to announce 31st of January, I will be offering my astrology course. My courses are long, so come join if you really have the time, if you really want to learn and have a more intuitive approach to predictive astrology. So it's going to be really amazing. I'm really excited to teach this course. It starts 31st of January. Send me an email or hit me up on my Instagram. My details are given in the description box below. You can do the same if you want a personal reading from me. So hit me up for that as well. I will happily look at your birth chart as a part of the personal reading, and I am increasing my rates in the coming year. So please come get your readings in before the new year, and I'll make the most of this, current rate, because I do not offer discounts. And please do like this video for me, share, subscribe, comment. Please do hype this video for me 3 times. It would really help me a lot with the engagement. And thank you so much for everyone who has hyped my previous videos. I really, really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. And I am just so grateful that I get to do this. I'm genuinely so happy that I get to do this. So thank you so much for all the love. And let's begin this reading on who is secretly obsessed with you and why. Someone that you walked away from or has walked away from you. Someone who is in love with you, 2 of Cups, Page of Pentacles. They're ready to even shake up the status quo to be with you. I do think there's a lot of difference between you and this person. Maybe, again, there's a taboo-like situation. Maybe you work together, or this person is your boss, or you are their boss, or there's an age difference, or there's something very taboo about this relationship. Maybe you're not supposed to be with this person, or this person might not be good for you. There are those kind of connotations over here, and there has been a lot of conflicts in this relationship, but there is love, and I do think this person has a lot of sleepless nights just controlling the urge to call you, hit you up. So I do think this is someone that things didn't take off for and with you. And I do think you've had like an argument with this person. I don't think your breakup or not talking to each other was on smooth terms. So you know exactly who this is, and they're very obsessed with you. They want you. They see you as their wish fulfillment. They really desire you. I would say this person is even very crazy about you. But I do think they're not at the best in terms of their character, and they have a lot of growth to do in that context, and they have a lot to learn. Yeah. I think they're working really hard, but they're not being as consistent as they need to be in order to achieve what they want. So they need to work harder, but you really inspire them to work harder and be consistent, because I do think you are doing very well for yourself, and they do sort of look up to you, and they do want you to be inspired by them too, and to be impressed by them. I do think they have a very young energy, even if it's a young soul, you know. I do think this person is really obsessed with you. They see you to be very attractive. They don't want to be with you. They definitely want to bed you for sure. But again, I don't always feel that they have the best of intentions, and even if they think they do, you know, I do think they're habitually stuck in patterns that might take them a while to wean off. Yeah, devil card. I was right. They do have obsessions, addictions, certain things that are keeping them tied and keeping them stuck, and keeping them stuck to their ways that they know they have to change if they want to come towards you and claim you, which they do want to do. They do see you as a part of their victory lap. And when I said that, we got the Six of Wands. So they do see you as the ultimate pinnacle of success and being with you and having you on their arm. They really see that as the end goal and something they want to make happen. This person also fantasizes about working with you. I do think they're very pragmatic in that sense. They do love money, and they see themselves making money with you. So I do think who you're inquiring about is a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. They have a lot of earth in their chart, and they could have their north node in any of the earth signs of the earth houses, which is 2nd, 6th, and the 10th. But this lifetime for them is about moksha, firstly liberation, and moksha in a very material sense, you know. So your person is also going to make a lot of money in this lifetime, and they really want to do that with you. So I do think this person will come to you with a solid offer, because they see you as the Empress. You know, they see you on your throne. And if at all, they know that they're not there yet. They're not in the king energy. They're still in their knight energy. But this person is in love with you, and they see you to be very stable. They really want to be with someone like you, and to really rejoice in you. They do find comfort in you. They do want you. But again, we're getting the Knight of Wands. So be careful, because I think this person just can't help it. You know, they just have to learn enough lessons to really grow. And it feels like a very young soul and a very young person. Even if they're young, they do have a very young soul. So they do get upset very fast, and they're very driven by their emotions. They could even be very moody. They could even have a lot of Aries and Pisces in their chart, and that could be in the 12th house. Getting placements about them. These could be their prominent placements, you know, and it does give them like a sneaky side, you know, even if they do try their best to be their best selves. And the person who is obsessed with you, they're a leader in their own right. It's just they're not leading themselves the correct way, therefore they're not able to lead other people the correct way, but it is a part of their destiny to lead. So regardless, they will get on track, you know. Four of Swords. This person wants to stop thinking about you, but they just cannot. This person really cannot stop thinking about you. And I do think this person will impulsively message you, or call you, or meet you, or try to meet you for sure. They're definitely going to do that. They're planning. They're really planning how can they come towards you, and how can they have you and be with you. It's something they really want to do. Why is this person so obsessed? They see you to be an equal match, 8 of Pentacles. They see you to be a hard worker. They see you to be a moneymaker. They really see you to be successful, someone who really has it all, who really has a lot going for themselves. And they really see you to be a match, even if they felt that wasn't the case at the beginning, you know? Even if you were too intense for them or whatever, now, you know, they will be like a dog coming at you, coming back at you, coming back to you, you know, with their tail between the legs. Even if they were very aggressive with you and, you know, they were like fighting with you and being really rude. So definitely expect an apology from this person as well, you know. Let's see what this person has to say to you. I'm shutting you out. I don't like it when you ignore me. I want to make love, don't be so insecure. Yeah, they're very childish, they're very moody, you know. They keep switching and they just feel that even if they do tell you something that they love you, you might not feel the same, or you might not want the same things as them. And with the don't be so insecure card, I think it's more about them. You know, I think they're very insecure because they know they don't have much to give right now, and they're not exactly where they want to be, even if they know they have a lot to achieve and offer. But like I said, they have a lot of growth to do as a soul. They do reminisce a lot. They do think about the times you've had. They do fantasize about you a lot, you know, keeping it PG-13. Yeah, they do stalk you. They do have an eye on you, even if it's not very apparent, or they definitely do check on you from time to time. You do stay on their mind, and it's like a clockwork, you know. They periodically like come check on you. You're perfect for me. I'm scared of losing you. Yeah, I think this person is very vulnerable, even if they don't show it to you, you know, or if they've never shown it to you. They do crave that love and abundance from you, that security from you. They really want that. I think both of y'all are hurt, and they do need to get over their hurt too, because I do think they're holding on to that as well, and that is blocking the clarity that they need about the situation, the sign that they really need about the situation. So honestly, you can just give this person the time that they need, and I don't even think you're waiting for this person, and I don't think you should wait for this person either, you know. When they do heal, definitely expect an apology, even if it doesn't come right away, you know. So they're very torn between wanting you and never wanting to see you again, you know. So it is a very sort of transformatory love, a very Scorpionic love, you know. They could have, or you could have Scorpio in the 7th house, and or you could even have Rahu in the 5th house, and you know, very explosive relationships that they really transform you, they really change you. So there's a lot of that over here for my pile number 3s. So once you understand the karmic footprint, you stop taking it personally. You just understand that's how the cookie crumbles, you know. Yeah, that's all I'm seeing for my pile number 3s. Again, it's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you like my style of reading, do like the video, share, subscribe, comment. Please hype the video for me 3 times. It would really help me with the engagement. If you want to learn astrology, witchcraft, tarot, hit me up on my email, my Instagram. You can do the same if you want a personal reading from me, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Thank you.